Hello everybody, welcome! I have another tutorial for you guys today, just because I was running into some issues with it and I haven't found any video about it, so I thought, you know what, I put my boys in the game as well. Have you ever tried to make TikToks as well as shorts from your main video from YouTube, where you would like to have the main content that you do on YouTube, the regular screen, and have it on vertical screen, which is for phones, TikTok and shorts, obviously. The only problem is whenever you try to resize things, to cut things down, to replace things, it always is a hassle. It's annoying, it's weird, and it doesn't work as well as you think you would, you know what I mean? But I'll teach you guys today how to do it very easily. It's gonna be 100 times easier than you would do it right now if you actually do it that way. First thing first, let's get into it. It is quite easy. I'm guessing you guys are using OBS, because if you're using anything else, it would be kind of weird. But obviously every single program that you got has different ways to do things. There's a lot of streaming services that actually include a vertical scene as well. If you're using one of those, then you're lucky, because I know some of them you just basically just add another thing and then boom. But OBS unfortunately doesn't have that feature, so that's where I come in. I'll show you how to do it, I'll show you how to properly do it, and it's gonna be quite easy. So stay with me, guys. Let's have a look here. So the first things you guys are gonna need is gonna be a plugin, which is the vertical plugin OBS. This is gonna make it very easy for you guys to make the content. You basically just go on the site. You see there's this page here with a lot of information and so on. You can comment if you have any issues and so on. But what you want to do is just go to download. This is gonna be the main website where you can download it. And then here you go, it should start. Here you go. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not gonna basically install it again. I'll just show you how to do it. You just basically click on it, next, install, and you do next, and then you're good to go. Obviously we're not gonna do that just because I already have it installed, so there's no point in installing it again. But what we're gonna do first is go into here, so you can guys see my OBS now. You can see my main screen, but unfortunately my face is kind of covering that, so let me move that over there. Here you go. You can see now that on this side I have a vertical scene now as well, which has everything already set up, just because I already set everything up. Obviously if I will do it now, it will stop working, and unfortunately there's not going to be good, and I'm not going to be able to upload this unless I would have been smart enough to record with something else so I can show you guys in OBS how it looks. But anyway, your things are going to look kind of the same. The only difference, it will be, I think this vertical scene, it was on the other side for me, so I moved it. You can basically just take them away. Come on. There you go. You can just take them away, put them wherever you like to. You can arrange this yourself. I also have stream elements, which obviously makes it easier for me. But here you go. It will look a little bit different for you guys than it does for me, just because I have the stream elements installed as well. So usually it's going to look just like this, where you have your vertical scenes, sources, your transitions, and on the scenes you do have a vertical scene thing over here. If you click on it, I'll show you what it does. My screen will change to that, so don't be spooked. Here you go. So it does look like this. Unfortunately it is a bit weird, but as you can see, if you go on the screen, you can see me over here on the vertical scene. It does look right. The problem is when you go into the vertical scene here, that shows the main screen, so it's gonna look a bit weird, just because you want to resize it to what a vertical thing would be. So for example, if I move this, you can see it's moving on the other one as well. But if I just leave it there, I position it right and so on the vertical scene. If I position it right on the vertical scene, that's fine, and you don't need to do anything with the vertical scenes on the main screen, just on the vertical scene thing here. The way you do it is quite easily. You see where you have the vertical sources, you just add them just like you do in OBS. Add image source, whatever you like to. I got a monitor source, I got my video camera, and just the logo here. Obviously, you guys can do whatever you like to. Your vertical scene will not be able to take your full monitor, so you gotta kind of position it right a little bit, just in the middle as you can possibly do. Sometimes, unfortunately, you will need to move it a little bit, but that's because you just cannot fit a whole screen and one thing. You could try. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, it just crashed. Sometimes when you play with it as you record is a bit unstable. I think that's because the version of OBS and Stream Elements is different, and it kind of messes up with the plugin. When the plugin is going to get updated, or when OBS is going to get fixed and so on, that's going to be fine to do. But obviously, as I was saying, you can position things and so on. But the thing is, if you do put the screen, you make it a lot smaller, you're not going to be able to see that well. So it's kind of a trade-off you gotta make. So just figure out what things are for you. It's just as simple as moving stuff around. That's fine. You can resize things and so on. You can add whatever you like to as well. So for example, if you wanna actually stream with a vertical scene for like TikTok and so on, you can do the usual where is it, you can do the alerts, the chat, the gold, and whatever you put on the normal one as well. It's literally just vertical scene that you can use while doing this, or if you want separate from this. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. Obviously, I'll leave a link to the plugin down below as well as OBS and Streamlabs if you guys want to install everything. If you guys want me to make a video on how to install absolutely everything from zero, just let me know in the comments, and I'll go ahead and I'll help you out with that one as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.